Hey Google, can you play Minecraft?
To the Wi-Fi network, you might want to check the connection settings in the Google Home app.
Aye aye, Captain. Not me forgetting that my Google is not on the internet. Hello, hello, hello. We're just getting started. This is probably going to be a very short little stream. Unscheduled, unplanned. Hello Dudley, hello Skittles. I hope y'all are having a great night. Hello dog lover. Oh, thank you so much. Case Dog, hello, welcome in. It's so good to see familiar faces in chat today. Hello, hello. So the plan is just to do some teeny tiny little baby snakes and a few little mandarins. My assistant is coming with dinner. I know that sounds super fancy, but it's just a little helper. Hello, Morgan. Yeah, Dudley, you were first in here. I feel like YouTube takes a little bit to kind of push notifications out compared to some other apps. So you got it right in time. Yes, Bunnies is indeed bringing dinner. Fun fact about me, I don't drive, so I'm quite reliant on him to help me out with stuff. I wasn't gonna stream today, but then when I was getting ready to do these little guys, I was like, you know what? Nah, let me just get on. It might not be a very long stream, and I'll decide if I'm gonna eat or not. The notification brought you to a random other video? Oh no. Hello. Yeah, driving is not for me, I tell you what. Okay, Google does not want to come on, so I'm going to have to pull out my iPad for music. Hello, Shroudy. Hello. Did everyone see the new short with the snake reveal? What did y'all think? If y'all haven't seen it, go click off for a second, go watch that, and then come back and let me know what you think. Hello, Daniela. Oh no, thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by. Where can I put y'all? Wow, there's so many people in here. I looked away for a second to get music on, and now there's a whole bunch of people in here. Hello, hello. I really need to be more prepared, I think. You have. So gorgeous. Oh yes, I'm so glad you bought the red. It's literally so beautiful. You like it? I'm so glad. Hello, Rin. Oh, thank you so much. I hope you have a good night or morning, day, wherever you are. So I'll try not to yap about this too much, but YouTube really likes if you thumbs up the stream. So if y'all could do that, I would highly appreciate it. Hearts are also lovely, but for some reason, YouTube counts the thumbs up. So yesterday on TikTok Live, I painted the first 2 coats on these little tiny snakes. So we need 1 more coat before we can start doing all of the little flowers. Hi, Electric Creeper. There is nothing wrong with crocheting and drawing. I think those are absolutely wonderful hobbies. What do I use to hold up my... So I just have a little like L-shaped tripod. These little snakes are actually going to look just like the gallery piece. Well, not just like it, but similar with the little white flowers. And they are going to be for a Ko-Fi member restock, or coffee is how it's properly pronounced. I try to have little member perks throughout the year, and so this will be the first little mini restock, but only the coffee members are going to know about when that happens. So I'm just getting these painted. It's one of the reasons that I like doing it on live, because if you know, you know. If you're here, you can see them. I'm not going to be doing any videos about them or anything like that. I guess if you see the VODs, you'll see them. But It is a little tiny snake. I got some, oh, I'm really high, sorry. I got some glaze on the underside of his mouth, so we're gonna have to fix that, but it's just a little coiled up snake. I'm also gonna be painting the underside of the bellies white, so it doesn't really matter if I get red there. We'll just fix that. But we have 4 little teeny tiny snakes. And then we have 5 little teeny tiny mandarins. And then you can see the bigger little mandarin shakers up here. This is underglaze, yeah. So these can all be stacked on top of each other during the firing and they won't stick to each other. For anybody who doesn't know, underglaze is much closer to a colored clay, while glaze is like colored glass or clear glass, depending. Goodness, I'm really shaky. I took Excedrin because I have a migraine, so the caffeine is making this a little more difficult than I was expecting. I also haven't eaten today, so it's just caffeine in my tummy currently. Unfortunately. Yeah. I used this. Another giant misuse of products. These are supposed to be translucent underglazes, so. Yeah, I think the entire process of ceramics requires you to be super locked in. I always, I know some people don't like this joke, but I always joke that I weaponize the hyperfocus from my ADHD and use that to use that to get work done. Thank you, Rin. Yeah, I'm in less pain because of the Excedrin, but I am shaky and I feel kind of sick. I have like the whole nausea thing going on right now. But what you gonna do? I really want to get these in the kiln, so we're just gonna push through. And I thought maybe coming on here and talking to y'all would be a little more distracting. I also have something really funny that I want to show y'all. You know what? There's so many people in here right now. Maybe I should show y'all. Okay. We're gonna start glazing again in a little bit, in like 2 seconds, but you know what? No, let me glaze one more and then we'll have story time while I'm doing it. Okay, so I don't do any sponsors or anything like that. I don't actively reach out for like sponsorships or collabs or anything. I'm just trying to make like cute art that makes y'all happy. And also makes me happy, right? My whole purpose of all of this is joy. But I got a random email in my inbox, in my business email, from Morphe, the like makeup brush company, looking for people to show off their new brushes. And I was like, I don't think this was meant for me. There's no shot that they meant to send this to a faceless channel. Like, I don't do my makeup on stream. So I kind of ignored the email. I like made sure it was real because I was worried, like, why does somebody have my, you know, my work email? And made sure the email was real. It was real. I ignored it. And then about a week later, they were like, all of the applications are going to jury tonight. Like, if you're interested in our brushes, it's your last chance to get them. And I was like, you know what? If y'all are gonna blow up my inbox and send me another message asking me to review your brushes or if I want them gifted to me or whatever, then you know what? I'm gonna fill out this application. So I filled out the application and I was super clear on the fact that I'm a ceramist, I'm a faceless channel, I don't do any makeup content, I will never do any makeup content. I didn't want any of their other products. I didn't want to try any of their future products. I was very clear about all of that. And then I, like, all of the rest of the information I was like super limited on. And then I sent the email and forgot about it because I was like, surely they're gonna realize what they did. Like, oh, maybe they sent it to the wrong account, or like I was on some kind of trending, you know, users list that week. Tell me why I got a giant box in my mailbox just yesterday. An absolutely massive box. As soon as I finish painting the first half of this snake, I will show y'all the box. It's crazy. Hello, Ohana. Hello, hello. Hope everybody's having a good night. Okay, we have that half of the snake done. Don't worry, they will get faces. I just have to do all of the coats of red first. And then we can move on to the faces. Is the space heater super loud for y'all? The stream will be in English. Yeah, sorry, it's keeping it at like 73 in here, which is crazy because I think it's 37 outside. Okay, good. I was hoping it was more like white noise than just awful sound. Because if I don't have the space heater on, there's absolutely no way I can be out here, so. Because even though it says it's 73, that's only at like the very top. Okay, let me grab the box while these get a little second to dry. It's just right over there. So I'm not being paid to show y'all this, don't worry. I am in no way obligated to show y'all. I just think it's absolutely ridiculous that some PR person was like, yeah, let's send a box of makeup brushes to a ceramist. So this is what came in the mail, right? And I was like, what is this? It's got like fancy art on it. Okay, sorry. Okay, so this I'm actually excited about because I've used makeup sponges for ceramic sponges before, and they actually work really, really well. So this I was excited for. It's just got like 3 little beauty blenders in it, and I will absolutely be using these for ceramics. I think this one specifically is going to work super, super well. The texture is insane. I don't know what these are made out of, but I'm so excited to use it for ceramics. And the idea that like a makeup company is just gonna see their product being used on clay is so funny to me. But I think this wet will be so good for smoothing pieces out because it's like extremely smooth. And then we have this weird triangle one, but this one is soft, like fabric on it. So I won't be using those. But this one I will also use. It has like a really nice wedge, so I think for doing corners, this is gonna be great. So I will be using these. Morphe, I will be using those. Now this, on the other hand, is where it gets ridiculous. Again, they sent these to me for free. I have no obligation to show them to y'all. I just want y'all to see how ridiculous this is. Okay, so yeah, okay. No, this is fine. Are you kidding me? It's literally so many brushes. I'm like astounded. And they just like, let me flip up the little thing. So I'm gonna have to make some big ones or like some big something to try these on because I do think it would be a super funny series to do makeup brushes on pieces and see like how the glaze holds in different brushes. Um, but look at this, y'all. Like this big one here, what in the world? Like what is that even for? Does anyone know? This giant long one, I'll pull it out in a second. Literally, that's enough slices. I I'm like it's literally insane. This one, what do you use this for? Does anybody do like a lot of makeup? I don't wear any makeup either. That's what's crazy. I will on occasion if I'm going to like a wedding, I'll wear mascara. I don't wear makeup. What is this for? Foundation? Even this big? I feel like you could like I feel like you could paint your legs with this. It's so soft too. It's so nice. Powder. Oh, setting powder. Oh, that makes sense. See, that's the other thing. Like, I don't even know anything about these brushes, so I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to do research to like compare them. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Yeah, I literally cannot, but it's so incredibly soft. I genuinely think it'll do a good job glazing, which is the crazy part. Um, but everything I make, like, can you imagine? I'm just like, I could glaze everything in one, like one brush stroke. The entire piece is covered. Um, so yeah, I wanted to show y'all that. It's literally crazy. Again, I have no obligation to post. I don't make any money from Morphe. I don't know why they sent this to me. I have no idea why I got put on some list for them to reach out to. All I know is I now have, I think, probably every brush Morphe has ever made. I know, literally, the big one is they're actually insanely soft. That was I haven't really, I like opened it to make sure I wasn't gonna dox myself, but I didn't really look at it completely. So that was the first time I felt it. They're actually like high-key nice. So, yeah, that's been your non-sponsored segment. Okay, now they're all over the floor. It's fine. They're in a nice little pack. Yeah, so there's my I'm not an influencer, somehow ended up on a PR list for makeup, even though I'm a ceramist segment. Ooh, I think my food is here. I'm gonna glaze another layer though before I eat. Never mind, it's pizza. Yes, snakes today. You're a makeup artist? That's awesome. I think I'm probably not going to use all of them. Maybe I'll do like a giveaway or something with the rest of them. I don't even know like if they're good quality brushes or anything like that. I just recognized the name and I was like, huh, this is a real company reaching out to me. He's currently breaking stuff. I think he just broke the new piece that I'm working on, which is cool. Just kidding, I think it's fine. We're good. I made this teeny tiny little paper bag. It's for the little popcorn pieces. If y'all watched the series of making or that I've been working on for the little tiny Mancala board, I accidentally made popcorn, so I made a little tiny paper bag. Hello, Moon. Hello. So hopefully I'll have a little pour set with little tiny popcorn pieces in it. My most favorite thing that I've made is probably, not probably, it's definitely this little guy. I will bring him out any chance that I have. I don't typically keep anything that I make. I keep almost nothing that I make for myself. But when I saw him come out of the kiln, I had to keep him. Good job. Yes, they're gonna have flowers like the big one. This is probably the worst flavor of pizza that will make everyone hate you. It is indeed black olives and pineapples. But it is food and I'm eating it. And it is my favorite pizza. Please feel free to judge me. I said it earlier, but I haven't eaten today, so normally I wouldn't eat on stream. But I am very hungry, so I'm gonna take a few bites quickly. Ooh, septic. Definitely, I would suggest for like a piece that you're playing with a bunch and something you're just gonna do at home. Doing polymer clay would be perfect for that. And then you can really play with for a long time the shape that it has. I'm almost done with this piece and then I'll get back to work. Oh. That's so cute, a little tiny deal. I won't choke. I just ate like 75% of it and I'm good now. Gerald, the popcorn bag is under your bed. Mamma mia. Oh. Okay, so while we let the snakes dry on the top, I'm gonna work on the eyes for the mandarins. So I already got the first layer of white down. Now it's time to put the second layer on. Thanks to everybody who just stuck through me eating pizza on stream. I apologize for the little dinner break. Hopefully you couldn't hear me chomping on food. And if you could, I apologize for the bad audio. True. No. Y'all are so nice. Okay, I'm glad it wasn't awful sounding. Getting the eyes even is by far the hardest part, so I think it's just something that you'll kind of get used to with more practice. Whoa, sorry, I just realized I was way too close to the camera. Look at the little guy. Welcome back. Whoa. He's rolling around. we're gonna do the black dots first, then we'll move back over to the snakes and do white on the underbellies, and then put the white on the mandarins, and then the flowers on the snakes. Opal, I would suggest for really thin pieces actually doing polymer clay. So you can make the body of the dragonfly with air dry, and then you could even use a semi-translucent clay so that way you can get like really pretty wings. And I think mixed media is just super cool in general. Anytime you're using like an air dry or ceramic clay, the thinner the pieces, the more you risk them breaking off easily. So just switching to something more plastic like polymer, I think is absolutely worth it in those situations. An octopus bookmark. That sounds so cute. I have the cutest little tulip bookmark. I don't know where it is. One of my friends from Threads made it, and it is so cute. I think it's with my sticker stuff. I'm not sure. I'll see if I can find it later to show y'all. Yeah, they make translucent polymer clays. So pieces like this little paper star are made with a semi-translucent clay. So the purple color you're seeing is actually from the paper, not from the clay. And so if you use something like this with or without the opal pieces, you could get some really cool like effects on polymer. I'm trying to figure out how high I should hold this so that way it doesn't get blurry for y'all. TikTok lets the cameras adjust, but YouTube just sticks to one lens, which is really annoying because I got a really nice camera. It has, I mean, this phone has 3 different lenses, so it's able to get super close and stay in focus. And TikTok allows that to happen, but YouTube only allows it to stay on one camera the whole time at one focal length, which I guess is good for some people, but for me, it's kind of a pain. This guy's gonna have giant eyes. It's so cute. I wonder if I dropped y'all down a little bit, it would be better. If I drop y'all down though, it's gonna be shaky. What do we, oh, it's already shaky. Let me wiggle y'all around a little bit. Ready? We're going down. There we go. I don't know if that looks very different. You're still shaking. Don't worry, we're almost done. We're almost done with the shaking. Okay. Now I think I can rest my hand down here. Y'all can see the same amount, and theoretically it will stay in focus. How is the signal looking? I'm just a little nervous because I think it was last time I was on YouTube Live, somebody was complaining that you could see way too much other stuff and you couldn't see what I was working on enough, so I was worried. I've been on edge since then. I don't want to get in trouble. Good, good. Okay, perfect. Also, thank you so much to everybody who's been hitting the thumbs up on this stream. I see that number going up and I really appreciate it. I know it makes YouTube happy, so That makes me happy. Also, good news, I have decided to leave these live VODs up, so if y'all have to go, they will be here tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. A lot of people have been telling me that they really enjoy like listening to crafting type streams while they work themselves, so I've decided it would be cute to leave them up. That is bigger. Okay, good. Perfect. I know I can't please everyone, but they were aggressive and it was scary. Can you tell I got in trouble a lot in school, so now I'm scared? Thank you. Thank you, Beans. Oh, you're working on a big painting? Do you mind letting us have a little idea of what it is? Is it just a modern art piece? Is it a portrait, something specific? I love to hear what y'all are working on. Space, ooh, one of my favorite themes. A reoccurring segment in my pieces. Yep, Morgan, that's exactly it. Yeah, so when I have somebody come in and be like, no one wants to see all that other stuff, we can't see what you're working on, zoom in on your hands. I'm like, oh, okay, sorry. Because for me, I really love having all of this around just so that way there's more stuff to look at. I think it's cute, but that person came in and they were really upset. And I was like, oh. The white on these pieces went on a little uneven, so getting these circles to actually be circles is proving to be a little difficult, but we're getting there. Hello, Kimmy. Hello, hello. Look at all of these little guys. These are all going in the kiln tonight, so I just have them all shoved in here. Yes, draw a whale shark. Do it, do it, do it. Yeah, I try to change up like what goes on up here to what I'm working on, or either that or what was just finished. So, ooh, you write stories? That's awesome. Like, I want to make a couple more accessories for this little guy, so that way I can change them out and see if people notice the changes in the background of videos. I realized that I should have him hanging out on the desk with me all the time more often, so hopefully I'll get some more accessories for him, and then you can see his little accessories changing. Yeah, I can show y'all. I get this one because it's first. These little tiny mushrooms I made for Teeny Tiny Print Club rewards. So I actually made them a little early. They're not going to go out till the 1st of February, but for people who were in my Ko-Fi/Coffee member club for 9 of the year's months, they're going to get one of these little tiny mushrooms in the mail. I wanted to make something that kind of represented 2024 in a little ceramic piece, so I thought that the whale sharks were one of the coolest things I did in 2024, so I made the mushroom cap match the little whale sharks that I did. So that's what we have. Hi, Smokey. But they all have different caps, and each one of them features a little teeny tiny star on it as well, just like the whale sharks. So yeah, it's just a fun way to show some appreciation to my members. Yeah. Ooh, I should absolutely do that, Morgan. That would be really cute. I also want to make him some like little buddies that can sit on his head. Like I want to do a bee. I've done a bee before for other things, like for other pieces, little hats. But I haven't done... Oh, your brother loves my videos too. I keep hearing about like entire families watching my videos, and that means so much to me. That's so crazy. Especially since I have one aunt and my dad watch my videos and no one else in my family does. Well, my sister-in-law does too, but besides that, no one else does. So when I hear that other people's whole families watch the videos, I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we have, I think, hopefully 3, but definitely 2 Moncala sets coming out in the early February restock. Hopefully 3 if everything goes to plan. So now we're gonna paint the underbellies of these little snakes, which pretty much means cleaning up the mess that I made while painting the red. This is gonna require a little bit more focus from me, so if I miss any of your chats, I apologize. Again, thank you so much to everybody who's tapping that heart and also thumbs upping the stream. I don't know why they're different, but for whatever reason they are. And I know YouTube does appreciate that, so thank you, thank you. Oh, Rin, that's adorable. Yeah, Moon, I definitely want to do more fact videos like that. Just for the beginning of the year, we're taking it chill, getting some Moncala made and just doing some general videos. But after this first restock, I will 100% be getting back into like animal conservation education videos. Like I said, that was one of my favorite things I did in 2024, and I don't plan on letting that go. This is red. Oh, I don't cuss. Oh, unless it was somebody in chat, then I don't know. I think YouTube just yoinks that. I think YouTube has been really good about modding my streams recently, so I think it's probably an AI. Got it, got it, got it. Sorry guys, I'm kind of locked in right now. Be good in chat. This is probably one of the harder things I have to glaze, just because the white of my clay right now looks like it's super white, but it's actually not. And so it's really hard to tell where I've actually glazed and where I haven't. But when I go back and clear glaze them, it becomes very obvious where I didn't paint the underglaze. So a bracelet out of soda tabs, that's awesome. No worries. Hello, Fernanda. Oops, I almost painted the wrong part of this. But we're good. It was close though. Yeah, it becomes really difficult, especially like these parts that are halfway under the face. So if I am not reading chat all the way, I apologize. Typically I try to do that. But when I'm painting white on white, it's I have to remember where I've glazed. Okay, this is the hard part, y'all. Hold your breath for me. Okay, that part went okay. Bye, Kimmy. Have a good night. Bye, Connor. Thanks for stopping by. Ooh, that line was so good. Now just the other side. Not bad. Okay, so we have we have a little snake one side done. And don't worry, I only have to do that one more time, so. Melinda, I don't typically talk about prices on stream just because they can vary depending on the set. I always price towards how the piece comes out. So if there are any glaze defects, how long the pieces took, things like that, they can all really vary. So I typically price the day before restock, and that's what the restock menus are for. Right now we have the clouds done and those are perfect, which is great, but for all I know, the stars could have some like bleeding issues or things like that. And so I always want to price fairly and make those calls after I see when the piece is done. Goodness, this is so awful. I don't know if it's coming across on stream how similar the colors are, but it's so hard to tell which parts I've done and which parts I haven't. Yikes. Whew. Hi, Sundu. Welcome back. Hello, Adria. Hello, hello. This probably looks like I'm doing absolutely nothing, which is crazy. This is a little teeny tiny snake. A little tiny ceramic snake. No worries, Sundu. The VOD will be up, so you can absolutely watch that whenever you have time. Unless something crazy happens. But I can't imagine. No rain tonight, which is unfortunate. Yesterday during the TikTok live, it was raining the whole time, so everybody got rain on a metal roof plus crafting stream. That was kind of crazy. Bye, Kimmy. You have a pet snake. I said bye. I said bye twice. I I said bye the first time you said you had to go, and I said thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you had a good time. And then I said bye again. Hello, Lilac. Hi, Banana. We are just painting some little tiny snakes for Lunar New Year. And hopefully they will come out super cute. I think they will. They're so tiny, I can't imagine them not coming out cute. You're getting masses of snow? Yikes. Ooh, I would say hello, but I'm not entirely sure how to read your name. Otari, maybe? The next ceramics are going to be dropped early February. So all ceramics are first come, first serve, and I have the restocks once every month and a half. They tend to sell out in about 10 minutes, so it can definitely look like I never am in stock, but I promise you I do have restocks every month and a half. I'm currently aiming for early February for the next one. If you've seen my videos, you know that ceramics can be super unpredictable, so I don't like to make calls too far in advance for exact days when I'm gonna have pieces ready. So I just have goals. So my goal is early February. It's a wrapper? Okay. What do I do to get creative? I have to be honest, my brain is constantly super full of ideas. I actually can't, by time I like make something, I've already forgotten like the last 10 ideas I have. I think I have the opposite of like artist block or writer's block. I have like way too many ideas. But I would say in general, like nature inspires me a lot. So sometimes I'll just watch nature documentaries or things like that while I'm kind of stagnant on working on pieces. And that can inspire me for the next collection, things like that. Obviously, there's things like using holidays that are nearby as your inspiration. Like obviously right now I'm working on a Lunar New Year set. So little things like that. Oh, hello, Banana Sis Dory. Yeah, nature is a limitless bound of ideas. Exactly, Opal, exactly. I'll have an idea while I'm working and then I can't do it because I'm working on something else. And then if I didn't write it down, it's gone forever. That's why I like to do little sketches of what I want to make for a restock before I start, just so that way I can kind of get everything down that I had planned on or that I would like to do. And then I don't allow myself to think until I have that list done. Which doesn't always go well, and then that's why I end up with way too many pieces every restock. Melinda, I'm so glad you found me. Good night, good night, good night. Goodbye, goodbye. Just a reminder, I am making a snake. I am uploading these VODs now, so if you're interested in watching this on your own time, they will be up. It does take a few hours for them to upload, I believe, so there is a little bit of a wait, but you should be able to catch up on anything you missed if that's something that interests you. Hi, Lizzie. We are currently working on some little tiny ceramic Lunar New Year snakes. If you caught my last short, they are going to be teeny tiny versions of that. So this is much closer to the size of a piece that I would typically make. No worries, Moon. I hope you have fun. Yeah, Morgan, I definitely need to start doing that. Welcome back, Lizzie. Yes, Riley, the large snake, actually, I should check. Can you check Pirate Ship and see if the snake got there? We're gonna get a live update on if the snake arrived on time or if I'm gonna get in trouble. I did overnight it and they did tell me it was gonna be there by 11 today, so we're gonna get a live update and see if it did arrive. Tiny gift, thank you so much. So yeah, guys, YouTube gifts are on. It's something new that they're trying out, I believe. There's just like a little gift box in the bottom corner. No pressure, but you know, if you're feeling wild and crazy, like Michelle, you can absolutely give a little gift. And I would highly appreciate it. Yes, yes, yes. Save your money. We'll have Lunar New Year restock and the one in February. So Ko-Fi members got it hard. Alright, just looking up that pirate ship. Oh, I gotta, that computer is not connected to the Wi-Fi. Let me get the Wi-Fi code. Hi, Marshmallows. Hello. I remember you being here. I definitely did not forget. There's a couple of names that really, really stick out. It makes y'all easy to remember. I'm gonna take another bite of pizza after I finish this little thing. That's so exciting, Septic. So many artists have such long commission wait times, which is so awesome. But it's always really exciting when they can open them up. I'm excited because, like I mentioned, my restocks sell out like super, super fast. But I found an artist recently who's having a restock tomorrow, and I have a couple items that I'm hoping to get. So I feel like I'm gonna experience my own restocks, but from another point of view. I'm really excited. I ended up naming it Hebi, which is Japanese for snake, but also I live in Texas and we have a big store here called HEB. They also have them in Mexico, and I think there's one in Oklahoma now. And I thought it was funny that Hebi is very close to HEB, but with an I. And also HEB's colors are red and white, and then the snake's red and white, so it just kind of all made sense. It's a silly little name, but I said it on stream. I'm not great at naming my pieces, so if I just find a little something silly that I like, I will indeed name it something silly. Yeah, thanks. I'm so glad. Yeah, I was like, Heavy's so cute, and then I was like, oh, it's so close to HEB. So I went with that. Oh, I love to make a seal. Do you know what time it got there? Okay, so he did arrive in LA. His snake on a plane journey was successful. I haven't heard anything from the gallery, so either he got there late tonight or everything's okay. Or they haven't opened it, I'm not really sure. Yeah, the snakes are funny upside down. There is one species of snake. Ooh, it got there at 3:39 p.m. today, so I will not be in trouble. He arrived perfectly. Okay, that's so exciting. There's a certain species of snake that when it feels like it's in danger, it will just flip upside down and show its belly, so that way the predator or whatever is chasing it thinks it's dead. It's giving that right now. Yeah, naming things is the worst. I'm so bad at it. I do want to do a leopard gecko. That is on my list. Leopard geckos, seals. A lot of people have been asking for dogs lately, so I would like to try a dog. And then I want to do some more endangered species. That's usually something that I focus on, which is why I haven't done things like dogs yet, but hopefully soon. Yes, yes, hog nose. Yeah, things with like really spindly legs are so difficult. I want to do a series of animals that loaf, and so I would want to do like cats and capybaras and cows and bunnies, just anything that turns into a loaf. I want to find like a real picture of animal loafing and then make like a little clay version of them being loafs. Hello, Evelyn. Welcome in. So yeah, as you can see, the storm clouds did super well. And they sound wonderful. Yeah, you can ask a question. I imagine somebody watching this VOD and just not actively paying attention to it, and all of a sudden you just hear this. Just having a little ASMR break. It's so cute because chat always goes quiet whenever I do that. Like y'all are all just sitting back and listening. It's so adorable. It happens every time. I'm probably only going to be live for about 30 more minutes if I had to guess. See, and as soon as I stop, here comes all of the chats. Sunset clouds. Yeah, I think that would be cute. My only problem with sunset clouds, hi Joe and friends, hello, hello. My only problem with sunset clouds is I'm afraid that they would look like nerds if I did colored ones. Ozzy, still don't know if your ankle's okay. Oh no. Yeah, I've made axolotls before. I did a little axolotl pour set. So there was baby axolotls in a big axolotl's mouth. Sorry if I randomly get loud. I keep like getting too close to the too close to the phone, and this mic is so much better than my last one. You are making mini snakes out of clay? Heather, holy moly, your username's so long. Okay, so I think the bottoms of the snakes are good. I actually painted the layer on quite thick, so I'm thinking one coat should probably be good. I'll just do some cleanups around where the red and the white meet. Yeah, Opal, so many people comment that they want to eat my pieces or that they look edible, so I try to veer away from anything that looks too much like food, just because I'm afraid somebody's gonna leave a piece unattended near a small child and then they're gonna eat ceramics. Hi, Ashley. I bought pickle potion number 9 and tofu yesterday. I think I got both. No, I only got the tofu and I have to get the pickle potion from HEB. But I did buy the tofu, so I am going to do it soon. I'm just out of pickle potion number 9 right now. I know that sounds crazy, y'all, but it's just pickle juice in a bottle. Yes, the flower snake officially is in LA. It got there at about 3:30 today. We just checked tracking. I will not be in trouble. The gallery will not be mad at me for being late. So the gallery has to like get all the pieces together and like put all the labels up, put everything up, and then they do a live stream on the day that the gallery opens. So I believe it'll be January 18th. And I think they usually do it around 11:45 our time. So maybe it's like 12:45. I'm not sure. It's all on the Giant Robot Instagram. but they'll do like a little live stream and they talk about all the pieces and show everything in the live stream. So if y'all want to go in there and say hi to the snake, say hi to Hebby, you can go on the Giant Robot Instagram and see when they're gonna have that live stream. This guy, I didn't paint his face, I'm just realizing, so I need to do that. Yeah, Ozzy, you can ask. Again, I don't know if I'll have answers for you, but you are allowed to ask questions. And again, I'm so sorry if I'm missing questions. Molly, I'm in Houston. You know what they say, H-Town till you drown. Yeah, a small child would eat anything. I just don't want to be the reason that they eat something because it looks too much like food. Like I made little frogs that looked like Skittles and I worried about it for months. Like, I hope they don't have a child. This is gonna drive me insane, this line. Okay, there we go. Goodness, I could not pull that line clean. HEB is the best. Yup, their tortillas. Tortillas are so good. Hey, you're in H-Town too. I actually don't do very many in-person events, but I do go to a market at Cambrian Coffee on occasion. They're having one in February, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that one. It's going to be either on the day of my restock or right around the same day. So unfortunately, I won't be doing one until March. I think that's going to be their Easter show. Yes, if you're asking about like comments, yeah, YouTube does yoink stuff. And then some posts also get auto yoinked. I love San Antonio. Yes, your dad is rich. That's the answer. You play D&D for work? That's awesome. Case, YouTube told you to take a break? What? You would think YouTube would be like, you haven't been here long enough, stay a while. It's kind of cute that it told you to take a break. Maybe that's your sign to like get up and stretch a little bit. Get up and stretch your legs or get some water. Does everyone have their water? Are we all staying hydrated? First snow day in 6 years. That's so exciting. Hello, Mung Bean. Hello, hello. Ooh, nice, Ozzy. Oh, you can set it on your phone. Okay. But for real, make sure everybody is drinking water. If you need to get up and stretch a little bit, do that. We have been live for a hot minute. And if you've been here the whole time, it's time to drink some water. Going snowboarding tomorrow? I've never been snowboarding. Snow in Georgia? That's awesome. No snow in Austin yet. That's good. My brother is at Kalahari right now, and I don't want to imagine him trying to drive in the snow. Have fun, Ozzy. 10 inches of snow? Oh no. I'm sure more people have heard of Undertale, Marshmallow. It can't just be us. Yeah, my brother says Kalahari is like 100 out of 10. He's usually not very passionate about things, and he is absolutely head over heels for the experience right now, so he definitely has my interest peaked. I've been curious about going to their water park, but he like got to do a ropes course there, and they're eating at the fancy steakhouse tonight, so I should get a full breakdown on all of that. And he's super picky. Yeah, that's his one problem. He's like, it's like being on a cruise, except that you also have to pay for food. So he's there working, they're doing a convention. He wouldn't just be there. So he is there making money, but because they're staying there, they're sharing a room with one of their like vendor friends, and it's her birthday, so they're going to the steakhouse. He sent me the menu. He was like, "Help, so expensive." Like, yeah, you are at a resort with a steakhouse. I really want to go, but I am allergic to chlorine, and so for water parks, I kind of need them to be outside. Otherwise, I pretty much suffocate. um, like I can be in it and it's okay, but if it's dense, I have an issue. And so I want him to go in the water park just to tell me how bad the chlorine smell is. Right, yeah, I know, Disney prices. I looked at Disney cruise prices the other day. Why are they so expensive? One of the suites for a 7-day cruise was like $43,000. It's like, oh my gosh. Like, maybe I won't do Disney cruise because I haven't been to Disney because I worry that my chronic illness will keep me from being able to do much because of the long lines. And so I was like, oh, maybe if I do a Disney cruise, since I'm mostly interested in the food anyways, like that would be fun. But one of the rooms was like $43,000. I was like, oh no, that's insane. Bye, Fernanda. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. Okay, so white is done on the underbellies of the snakes. I'm deciding that I think it's enough, the one coat. Exactly, yeah. So I just don't want to pay that price tag and then have a bad time. Exactly. I don't know who's paying $43K for a room, but honestly, more power to them. Because like a similar trip on another cruise line, they can be like 3, 4, 5K a person. So, which is still a lot, don't get me wrong, but 43 is very different. Yeah, I love Minecraft music. I have to get a suite, not a suite, a room with a balcony. It's like I'm really claustrophobic. I learned very early that ships were not for me. When I was in 8th grade, we went to Corpus Christi and stayed on the battleship there. And I learned very quickly that I'm extremely claustrophobic. So if I don't have a door to the outside, I don't function very well. So I have to at least look at the minimum of a suite. Oh, yeah, I noticed that the water was pretty gross in San Antonio. I don't know if I asked you this last time, Ashley, but have you been to the San Antonio Zoo lately? They just had a baby capybara and I want to go see it so bad. It was an extremely brave thing for them to do with a bunch of 8th graders. not only that, that ship is like very infamously super haunted. So not only did I realize that I was extremely claustrophobic, I was also just terrified because everybody, like every corner you turned, they were like, "Is that a ghost? Is that a ghost?" I was like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm a child. Hello, welcome in. Yeah, we definitely need to talk about Disney because the new ship Treasure, it has a cocoa themed dinner, like diner area. One of the restaurants is cocoa themed and I love cocoa. So I really think it would be fun, but holy cannoli, those price tags were scary. And then I have to pay to like fly down to Florida to get on the night ship because I'm not getting on the one that's in Galveston. The one that's in Galveston is so old. I'm so scared. If you noticed, I'm scared of a lot of things. No, you have to go, Ashley. It's so stinking cute. Look on their Instagram. It is the cutest little thing I've ever seen. You're currently packing for your trip to Disney? That's awesome. That must be so exciting. Packing is always so fun. I love packing. I know a lot of people hate packing, but I am a huge fan of packing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ship that's in Galveston was made in like 1997, which isn't like ancient by any means, but like I want to I want a ship that, you know, hasn't run into too many issues in its life. They did build things to last, but they have different hydraulic systems now that make the newer ships rock less. And so when it comes to like getting seasick, I would like to avoid that. Ooh, we are shaking quite bad. Hopefully that will stop in a second. Sorry about that. You're going solo? Right, as long as the as long as the ships don't run into any icebergs. Yeah, I'm okay with like a certain level of old, but the older they are, the less of the new hydraulic systems they have and the scarier they are when it comes to like rocking. So what do y'all think about these teeny tiny little flowers? Are they looking flower-like? I need to add the little red dots in the middle, but I think it's cute so far. Hey Kay, welcome in. Don't worry, I will be uploading the VOD. So if you've missed anything, you can just go back and watch whatever you missed at your own convenience. I don't know that I'll upload every VOD, but I do plan on starting to upload more of them. I was deleting them and then I was like, you know what? I should just put them up in case anybody wants to watch them in their free time. Besides getting your work into galleries, what's an area of life where you feel like you're brave? I think this is probably, I don't know if you can tell from the fact that I put myself all over social media when it comes to my work, but I'm actually super, super introverted. And so even just coming on here and doing these streams and on social media, I think that's probably where I would say I'm the most brave, or that I've been the most brave. That was a good question. Like, for example, on my personal Instagram, I haven't posted since 2022. I am like very much not a social media person. And I'm super, super introverted. So doing these live streams, getting on social media, posting content is all something that I don't know that I would ever, I don't know that I ever would have thought that I'd do this. But here we are. Oh no, Beans, I'm sorry your hand hurts. Ashley, I tell you, I would love, my brother actually does some little game dev stuff, and I've been trying to decide if I were to have a little game, what I would want it to be. I absolutely love playing games, so it's definitely something that I'd love to have, just like a simple little mobile game or something like that with them one day. We'll see. Give my brother some game dev practice and maybe make something fun for y'all. Yeah, I definitely don't post on my personal channel. It's crazy because I still get so nervous about posting on my personal account. That's why I don't do it. But I post every single day on my work stuff. So Opal, I totally agree. You would think after all of this time I would be really used to it, but I still like overthink every detail. I mean, it took me so long to go live today because I was nervous again. You did some drawing before this and posted it on your channel? Let's go. That's awesome. Good job, good job, good job. Oh. Okay, your message got yoinked by YouTube. Just putting some teeny tiny little flowers on this guy. If you saw my new short with the gallery piece, you'll know what these are looking like. You'll have a sneak peek of the final goal for what these are gonna look like. Once I get the flowers done, we'll work on eyes, and then I need to put them in the kiln. Marshmallow, you have permission to do it right now. But no spamming, please. Ashley, that's all I can hope, is that more people are inspired, not just to like post, but even just to start being creative. I think there's a weird stigma around art and that you have to be like super good or professional or classically trained to do so, but really you should just kind of have fun. I had someone comment on one of my videos that ceramics used to be an art and now it's just kids playing in mud or something silly like that. And I was like, I don't know what made you think that you're not still just a kid playing in mud, but I'm here to tell you that you are. Like, that's crazy. Oh, Moon, I'm so glad to hear that. Mung Bean, I love that, love that, love that. I absolutely love, I get DMs from people pretty often. Some people who like are definitely just lurkers on my social media in general, and they'll send me these really cool pieces that they've worked on. Sometimes it's like younger people who are in high school making my pieces for their classes or things like that, and it is just always so exciting to see that stuff and just so cool. Like people who would have never taken a ceramics class but decided to because they saw my videos. I've also had art teachers tell me that they play my content for their kids to get them excited about new projects, and that is insane for me to think about. It's really, really cool. Yeah, people can be crazy pretentious. Welcome back, Ozzy. It's even crazier for teachers to tell me that they like my content or share it with their students, because I got in so much trouble in school all the time. Teachers typically did not like me at all. So now to have teachers showing my content to their students to get them into art is like kind of full circle in a really weird way. I always was pushing the boundaries of any artistic things. So we had to do a still life. I made the teeny tiniest little still life that was possible. We had to make a website with a profile picture, and I made an animated profile picture. I was always doing the most for no reason, and I was in trouble all of the time for not following instructions. Yeah. Yeah, I was in the introvert kind of trouble. Bored, exactly. Yeah, Molly, exactly. You would think it's not that big of a deal, but no, teachers hate tiny things. I showed them, I made it my whole career. Look, another little snake with all of its little flowers. Okay, these are gonna be the difficult ones. Michelle, I was like I got a 14 in keyboarding student, so. Ashley, I'm sure I said this last time, but I definitely suggest Fimo Air if you want to do air dry clay. And then water. Air dry, that Fimo Air and water, it's very close to ceramic clay. Thank you, Ozzy. You're so sweet. As you can see, I'm doing hi Bagel. I'm doing a little flower on each of their heads. So that's going to be the one thing that they all have in common, is that there's a flower in their head. And then I'm just randomly placing all of the rest of the flowers. And just a heads up for everyone, I have like another 12-ish minutes, maybe 15 minutes before I do need to get off for the day. Honestly, I should finish the snakes. So I'm gonna lock in a little bit. If I miss some of y'all's chats, I'm sorry. I might as well stay live if I'm gonna be working on these anyways. But as soon as I finish the eyes on the snakes and the oranges, I will be getting off. Just a heads up. I'm streaming for 100 hours type person. Yeah, Marshmallow's middle school is definitely crazy sometimes. Can be very eventful. Yeah, Mung Bean, those are the Teeny Tiny Print Club rewards for 2024. For the members who were in the club for 9 months of the year at least. We had quite a few people actually in the club for 11 months, which was super, super exciting because that means they were there for the entire time. I started it in February last year. Really, really cool. Sorry, Michelle. Yeah, they look cute in their little rows. I don't know when I knocked them over, but those two have fallen and they cannot get up, I tell you what. After this, we have flowers for one more snake, and then I will do the little dots for their eyes to let that start drying before we get to the little glares in the orange eyes. But we are getting close. I just realized the petal there is kind of missing. Let me fix that. My iPad is dying. The flowers do look a little like stars right now. Oop. I just kicked down a can of Pringles. It was on the floor. Yeah, I often think that. I think sometimes the parents have more trouble with their kids in school than the kids have trouble with themselves in school, which is totally valid. You don't really know how to be scared when you're a kid. It's actually not on the App Store, Melinda. It's just a browser site. So you can just Google Ko-Fi or coffee, however you want to pronounce it. And then you can search the Midori house there. It's the exact same as my thing. I think there's actually a link to it on the bio of my YouTube as well. So you can just click straight through. Joe, absolutely. If it's for personal use, absolutely. I totally love seeing people recreate my stuff. If you're planning on selling it, I'd prefer that you didn't, but I pretty much go by the rule. If you were comfortable with somebody doing it to your art, then I'm probably cool with it. But yeah, if it's for personal use, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, yep, go for it. Okay, one more little snake. I think they're looking so cute. Look at all of them. I use high fire wire. So you just look up high fire wire ornament hooks on Amazon. You should be able to find the ones that I use. You made one? You share it. Share it in the Discord. Yeah, I'll do one here. I don't want to put them too high up because I don't want them to get blended into the eyes. Oh, still painting the eyes. Yeah, painting the eyes is definitely a skill you have to get used to. I do have an Instagram. Yeah. Definitely send it, tag it, whatever you feel like, Ashley. I absolutely love seeing stuff y'all make. My video tonight is actually going to be on the paper stars. I think I'm going to do like a real-time video of me making them. But instead of, so it'll be the whole process, but it's going to be sped up. So I'll have like a high-pitched, squeaky little voice as I narrate through it. I recorded it earlier, so that's what I'm going to edit when I get off of here after I load the kiln, and so that will be up tomorrow morning. Oh, Septic, you were asking about high fire wire. Artemis, right here. They have a one that they use. Do I like tea? I like fruit teas. Like white tea, white fruit teas. I typically like those, yeah. When it comes to caffeine, I'm definitely a Red Bull girly. A sugar-free Red Bull girl. I need that B12. Caffeine doesn't do it for me. You didn't expect what? The voice or the Red Bull ingestion? Yeah, I used to drink coffee because it tastes good, but then I realized that Red Bull was the only thing that actually made me awake. Yeah, Opal, the stars just burn off in the kiln. So it leaves behind a really nice hollow star. And if you work somewhere with a community, if you're like working somewhere that's not your kiln, please do not put paper in their kilns without letting them know. Yeah, Red Bull's actually fine, and not any of the pink. Yeah, no pink Red Bull. That one was disgusting. But caffeine kind of does nothing for me, but the B12 does help me lock in. So I don't drink it all the time, but I do. Yeah, you can cut the paper out as well. I don't do it with my smaller stars, but I do with the bigger ones. Mostly because commenters were really freaking out that I was going to catch my house on fire. So I just started taking it out. Good morning. Hello, hello from India. Don't worry, you definitely aren't missing out by not drinking Red Bull. If you've got the energy on your own, run with it. I said I was going to lock in, and then I still keep reading comments like every 2 seconds. Yeah, exactly. It does almost nothing for me. Sometimes it just makes my tummy hurt. My brother's, we think, probably allergic to caffeine, so it makes sense that it doesn't really do anything and makes my tummy hurt. Yeah, luckily I have not formed an addiction. Otherwise I would absolutely stop. I'll go on like little, I get it for 3 days and then I don't have it for a few weeks and then I'm back on it again. It's just however the weather's affecting me typically. No, do not follow your cat up a tree. It'll know how to get down. It's a kitty. Yeah, exactly, Morgan. My heart is increased for no reason, which is, you know, with my chronic illness, not ideal. And then my tummy hurts. Like, well, this is not great. The Red Bull doesn't have enough caffeine to like do anything to me, luckily, so. Okay, we have flowers on all of our snakes. I just realized that my phone is dying, but this is a new phone, so I think we'll be okay. I should be able to finish this. This is gonna be difficult. So I'm gonna give these guys like nice giant eyes just because I think it's cute. Obviously, they're not gonna be anatomically perfect. I don't know if Mung Bean's still here, but they said it really well in one of the comments. But I have like the structural parts of real things, and then I just make them, you know, a little whimsical, a little fun, cute. So if you're looking for a perfectly accurate snake, this is not going to be the snake for you. No, it made perfect sense. It was like, at first I was reading and I was like, structural. And then I was like, nope, yep, that's what they, yep, that makes sense. It's like, I don't make houses. Ozzy, the chat is looking out for you. I am the same way, Michelle. I've started getting a lot better about it. I went to a show a few years ago, and the number of people who were like, oh, do you have more of this style in the back? It's like, no. And then I realized after a while, people thought that I was just like drop shipping. Like I was just selling stuff that I didn't make. And I had to tell people my stuff was handmade. And they were like, oh, you should leave some of the imperfections in because you can't tell. And I was like, oh, my goodness, okay. So I've started to be a little more chill with myself, or at least try to be, and give myself a little more grace that people do want to see like some of the little imperfections, because otherwise I think I would never have anything up. I would never post anything. There we go. It looks creepy right now, but thank you, Ashley. Getting eyes put on evenly on a piece where the eyes are on opposite sides of the head is so difficult. Like when they're both on the front, it's so easy, but when they're on the sides, oof. Like right now, this is my worst nightmare. Not really, but it's not fun. Almost there. No, this eye's not in the right spot. Son of a gun. Do I like musicals? Yeah, I sure do. Yeah, I think that people, if you want to avoid like really picky ceramics shoppers, I would say don't make mugs. I feel like mug people want super perfect stuff. Or they want really handmade stuff and there's no in between. Molly, it'll one of my suggestions always, if you want to start doing art stuff, or if you want to get back into it or whatever, my suggestion is always to do a different medium than whatever you've been working in. You'll either hate it and it'll show you that you loved whatever you were doing before, or you'll love it and it'll give you some ideas and you'll find some new creativity learning to work with something new. Whenever I find that I'm kind of like another clay day, I'll draw out my ideas and then I'm ready to go make stuff out of clay again. Little guy needs a lava lamp. It's funny you say that. I used to have a lava lamp in here. It broke, unfortunately, but he did have a lava lamp. Kind of. A mug that looks like a hand. There's somebody who makes mugs out of like old doll heads, and I like creepy stuff, but it's like too much for me. That reminds me of that. This eye does not want to get bigger. Favorite musical? I really like, what is it called? Holy moly, why can't I think of the name? I've listened to Beetlejuice like a million times. There's one that I can't think of the name of, but it's like it's not like a Broadway musical. It was a like podcast musical. I can't think of the name of it. My brain is not working. I'm just in paint mode. Hi Tidepool, welcome back. We are getting eyes put on these little snakes, then I'm gonna put the glares in the mandarin eyes. And then everybody needs to go in the kiln, including this little tiny popcorn bag that I made. Yes, these are mini versions of the big red snake, yeah. Ooh, I do like some songs from Epic. I love listening to musicals when we're on road trips. I like to listen to the entire musical because then by time we get through like 2 musicals, we're wherever we were going. Yep, I have probably listened to Hamilton, I don't know, like 300 times through or something like that. If you bought something from me in 2024, there's like a 50% chance that I was listening to Hamilton while I made it. It really locks in my ADHD for whatever reason. I like musicals because they're like music, but it's also like reading an audiobook at the same time. And so then when I'm doing that while also working, it's the perfect amount of stimulation for me to focus. Yep, that's Minecraft music in the background. Michelle, I'm afraid that it will probably be while you're in Disney. Again, I will give the Discord a decent heads up, but I'm hoping it'll be around the same time as the same week of the gallery opening. I'm not sure what day though. Unless I decide to do it early. I don't know. I've been kind of hit or miss with being able to work. I mean, even if it's just like, if you've always used watercolors using acrylic paint, or if you've always used colored pencils, trying out Copic markers, or just alcohol markers in general, things like that I think can really help. I'm eating pizza. I just realized there's a piece of pineapple on the ground. I dropped one earlier. Yeah, so the mini snakes are going to go online, but they're technically a Ko-Fi exclusive drop. So the only people who will hear about when the drop's happening and what time and all that are the Ko-Fi members. So people in my Discord will get a notification for those going up, but it will be a secret surprise type deal. It's just one of the little things that I can do to thank those people for being members. I don't do very many exclusive things or like quote paywall things, but hi Belle. I like to have little things on occasion to show my appreciation. And I'll also post on the time and date on the YouTube member page. Which, by the way, YouTube members do have access to a bunch of emotes, which is fun. You want pizza now? I'm sorry. Do we think these little mandarins should get blush? If you think the mandarins should have blush, type 1, and if you think they should not get blush, please type 2. One. Not a single 2 in chat. Okay, they'll get blush. The way that there wasn't a single 2 will definitely do blush. We even got the spam of 1s. Perfect. Bye, Beans. Thank you so much for hanging out. I am a Leo. Can you tell? Would you have guessed a Leo? Be honest, would y'all have guessed I'm a Leo? Don't know that much about zodiacs, that's valid. I have one aunt that's like super into it, so every time I see her, she has to like tell us about our zodiac signs. You're a Scorpio? Thought maybe Virgo. I think that's what my sister-in-law is. We get along pretty well. So that makes sense. Oh. Gotta do the baby ones. Sagittarius. Your mom is a Virgo. I know a lot of Pisces and a Sagittarius and I mean a lot of Pisces for whatever reason. And then a Cancer and a Taurus. Hey, I'm so glad you like the music. It's just Minecraft music. It's something that I quite enjoy listening to and working with. I also really love playing Minecraft, so I think I try to trick my brain into thinking that I'm just playing Minecraft. Teeniest ceramic I've ever made was I did some little tiny sparrows, and I've done some little tiny frogs and tiny mushrooms. They were all the same size, and they were all about, I think probably, oh, that's too big. They try to find a little clay ball. They were all like less than this size. So they were all really teeny tiny. Tauros. Okay. Yeah, they were super small. Super tiny. Okay, so I'm going to do the eyes on this little guy, then we'll add black to the snake eyes. Then we'll do the blush on the oranges, and then we'll do the white on the snake eyes. And then we'll be all done for the day. Hello, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We are just painting some of these little tiny Lunar New Year pieces. So I'm currently working on these little mandarins, but we also have these tiny little snakes that match the snake that was in my newest short. Very tiny. Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much to everybody who's been giving this stream a thumbs up, a like. I know there's those little hearts that you can tap, but for whatever reason, YouTube likes this more than this, so. Yay, I'm so glad, Tideful. I'm so glad you like it. Yeah, the trains. Good night, Septic. Have a good day at work tomorrow. Again, I know I've been saying it over and over, but the VOD will be available. So if you want to see what we ended on, that will be up tomorrow. Yes, don't forget to drink water. Very true. Let me get some. Thank you. Chat, make sure you're drinking water. The collective. Thank you, Moon. Oh my gosh, imagine if I left it like this. This is terrifying. That's much better. Goodness, that was so scary. Here we go. So I was going to do the red eyes like on the big snake, but I think for the baby ones, the black will look a little better just because I'm worried about it being too clear. I don't know, it blending in too bad. From what I saw on the last spot I posted, I don't know if maybe I was looking in the wrong place, but it just had new comments. I don't think it had old comments anymore, or like the chat from live stream. I believe it was just new stuff. New very nice comments, actually. Oh, if jumping spiders could be tarantula sized, I think I'd have 100. They would be so cute. Whoa. Actually, that was almost perfect. Oh my goodness, this one's face is so cute. Oh my goodness, look at him. Doesn't he look like he wants to ask you a question, but very politely? Oh, that's way too much glaze. Void eyes. The void eyes are going away. Don't fall in love with them. Sorry that I'm shaking the camera. Like aggressively mixing glaze. There's not enough water. Hopefully the sound isn't just terrible. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm not sorry, I have to do it. Minecraft music. I think this is the most like iconic Minecraft music song in my brain. I love this song. Like if you're playing Minecraft and this song comes on, one, you've been playing too long, and two, you're having a good time for sure. Hello, Miss Rose. I am live. Hello, hello. We've been doing this a lot more now, and it's been a lot of fun. This one looks crazy. It'll be cute once it has its things. Somebody's leaving? Goodbye, Kat. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. Right? The poor people coming in to just void eyes. Sorry. I swear they're gonna be cute in a second. Almost. My favorite biome in Minecraft, I really like the swamp biome. I know that's crazy. And then, not to be basic, but obviously the cherry blossom biome's always so stinking cute. I was so happy when they added it. My favorite thing to do, but my absolute favorite #1 top biome is the axolotl biome. I absolutely love finding axolotl biomes in caves and then taking all of the stuff and recreating it up by my house and like remaking the entire axolotl biome but above ground. It's one of my favorite things to do. I will like collect all of the different color axolotls. I recently tried breeding like the special color. We failed, but yeah. Cherrywood. Cherrywood is so pretty. Hello, Chibi. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Thank you, Cecil. We're just getting this last eyeball on this snake, and then I'm going to add blush to all of our little mandarins, as y'all requested. I couldn't find the top, and it was right here. Yeah, I absolutely love the axolotl biome. One, the axolotls are cute, but two, I just think it's absolutely beautiful. And then there's like all the little tropical fish, and yeah, it's so cute. Nope, I'm still here. We gotta finish these pieces so I can put them in the kiln, so I might as well be on live if I'm gonna be awake anyways. If I'm gonna be out here in the studio working, I might as well be yapping with y'all. Okay, I haven't talked about it at all on this stream, and that's my bad. I kind of briefly mentioned that I have a Ko-Fi, /coffee, depending on how you want to pronounce it. It's more or less like Patreon. There are different membership tiers. Everybody gets access to Discord and the restock menu that I have before each and every restock. But we just added a sticker club, which I am so excited about. I've been working all day actually on stickers for February. The January stickers are super, super cute. I will probably put pictures up as soon as they come in. But Sticker Club is now available. So if you just go to ko-fi.com and search the Midori House, the same thing as my YouTube handle, you will find my Ko-Fi, and yeah, it's a good time, and you get access to the member Discord, which is also a good time. And you can see all of the emotes that I've been working on. maybe that'll be the last thing I do is show y'all the new emotes that I made today. My phone, I think, is also at 4%. I need to plug it in so it doesn't die. Let me see what my iPad's at. 28, that's good enough. Let me yoink this cord. Let's see if I can plug y'all in. I can. Yippee, y'all are charging. Okay, my phone was actually at 6%. Thank you. I love these little guys. These guys, what I was just talking about, the Ko-Fi, these little guys are actually rewards for being a member of Tiny Print Club for 9 or more months. So people who are in Tiny Print Club for 9 or more months are getting one of these. Special made for them. Yeah, maybe someday. Okay, eyes on the snakes. This is where they're about to get really cute. Oh my gosh, we're almost at 100 thumbs up for this stream. Thank you so much to everybody who's hit that thumbs up button for me. It makes YouTube happy. We gotta please the YouTube overlords. They let me get on here and yap. They're nice enough to let me yap on here, so anything that I can do to make them happy. 95. We are 5 away from 100. Let's go. Perfect. That's what I want. I want y'all to come in here and yap with me. Yap, relax, hang out. I know we've had a bunch of people lurking the whole time, and I really appreciate y'all lurkers too, even if you're not in the chat. If y'all are just hanging out and listening along, I'm so glad. If I make a mistake on the painting, typically I just have to, like, you can see this little line back here that kind of makes him look like he has an eyebrow. I'm just gonna paint over that. I should do that now before I forget. But depending on what stage you're on, sometimes you can just scratch it off. Sometimes you can paint over it. Sometimes you just have to give up and commit. It's just a dotting tool. So it's they're actually by a fellow YouTuber. I can't call myself a fellow YouTuber. By mega YouTuber Simply Nailogical. They're from her Hollow Taco line. I used to have just some simple nail art ones, but these are really heavy duty and they have some really nice sizes, so I've been using those. It's funny because my personal style is like all black and not like super bright and cute, but my art style is quite cutesy and bright colored. Also realized that I need to add all of the little red dots to the inside of the flowers, so doing that quickly. I saw that comment before YouTube yoinked it. Oh, almost forgot one. Do snakes? I don't think snakes should have blush. They're cold-blooded. They would never blush. What do we think? Should the snakes not have blush? I feel like that's like anti-snake. Y'all like how I like tippy tap my fingers so that way you know that I'm But mandarins don't have eyes, so we're already over the not real line. No blush, no blush. Okay, cool. I'm glad we're on the same page there. See, this is another reason why I've been enjoying live streaming so much, because typically I just have to like sit here and decide these things all by myself and decide if I'm crazy or not, and then commit to something. But if I'm in chat with y'all, I can get live feedback on my dumb thoughts. Bye, Belle. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you want to see the completed snakes, the VOD will be up, so you can check them out there. That's true. Flowers on snakes. Look, they're a very special breed of snake that just so happen to have white flowers all over them. They're very fancy. Y'all, I am not looking forward to loading the kiln. I'm gonna be so real with y'all. This is about to be a nightmare. It's absolutely freezing outside. Like, 0 out of 10 would not recommend winter. I have no idea. I would just freestyle it. I'd probably put it right behind the little eyes. Luckily today's a bisque, so I just have to put them in there, but it's still so cold. I don't want to go outside at all. I'm gonna have to open up the little door, and then I'm gonna have to put them all in and close the top and turn the kiln on and set it up. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, the camouflage is just to blend in with everything else cute. Yeah, I was saying when I was making the big snake that I kind of wanted it to have like mythical being vibes. That's why I gave it the red eyes. But the little ones, they're not quite mythical yet. Hey, a new Ko-Fi subscription from Kaylee. You don't have to dox yourself and say who you are, but thank you so much for joining the Ko-Fi. There's the link right there in chat if anybody else wants to check it out, our different membership tiers. Oh no, you had to drive your fiance in a snowstorm? Oh no. Yeah, Dolly really needs a head pat tonight because it is too cold. I would not want to do her job. She's gonna have to take these pieces from like 37 or something degrees all the way up to over 1900. I am not jealous of Dolly's job tonight. No, the kiln's not completely outside. It's actually in a little shed. Not a little shed, it's in a large shed. It's right next to my studio. You can't be nearly at 100 likes. We're at 98. So my kiln is next to my studio because you can't actually be in the room with a kiln while it's on. It is not good for your health, so it is in the studio. Right? It's crazy that they all take about the same amount of time. But good for the kiln. 99. Ooh, yes, Boo would be so cute. We should absolutely do that. Yeah, it is late. It's 10:35 for me. I was hoping to be done by 10, but you know, it's okay. Sometimes I mispredict how long it's gonna take by like 3 hours, so we're not doing bad. I'm almost done. We're at 100 likes. Let's go. Thank you everyone for giving this stream a thumbs up. YouTube really, really appreciates it, and I really appreciate it. Got to keep the YouTube overlords happy so that way they let me keep coming back. Apparently they can just take away your live streaming capabilities. Hello, Max. Thank you so much. We're just here painting these teeny tiny little snakes. If you saw today's short, you'll see the big version of this snake. So these little ones are just kind of mini versions of that. And we just hit over 100 likes on the stream, which is super exciting. Welcome to the Yap Zone. Hi, Steffi. I don't think I've said hi to you today. How often do I live stream? So I just started, hey Bendy, I just started live streaming consistently like last weekend. I think it's almost been a week now. So hopefully I'll stream like twice a week. I'm not gonna hold myself to a schedule just yet. I'm just kind of getting used to things right now. But it will likely be anywhere from like 3 p.m. Central Standard Time to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for start times. I know that's like a really broad range. So make sure you have your notifications set to all, and then you will get vertical live stream notifications. Hi, Alien Cat. I am indeed live. We just had a whole bunch of people come in. So if you are here from my newest short, we are making little tiny versions of that snake right now. We're just getting the finishing touches put on them. Today we painted the white another layer of red, because all underglazes, all of my colored underglazes need 3 coats. And then we got white on the underbelly, and now we did the flowers, the eyes, and I'm just getting the little last red put on all of the flowers for that extra little detail. First, hey Kat. Hello, hello. Ignoring school art class. I only had school art class for about 2 weeks for my ceramic segment, so I don't even know if that counts, but I've been doing it almost 5 years now. It'll be 5 years in March, which is crazy. Time's really flying. I thought about it the other day and I was like, man, it's actually been 5 years. If you want a little look back at stuff that I've made, my Instagram is a great place to see a little history, a history scroll. But here is this little snake. He is so cute. Oh my goodness. Look how cute this guy is. Yeah, I've always been into art. My parents are both very artsy people. They actually met in architecture school. So I grew up with art supplies just about everywhere. And so like art jobs and stuff were never discouraged by my parents. Oh, hi Tidepool. Your cat was squeaking his toy. You make clay snakes as well? Interestingly, this is the first time I've ever made clay snakes. I've never made clay snakes before this. One of the things that I'm trying to figure out right now is I'd love to give these snake pit organs. I don't like that they don't have them. So I think I'm gonna grab, I said I was gonna be done, but I think I'm gonna grab the cherry glaze that I have and see if it's still wet enough to do the pit organs on these little snakes. Okay, let's see if this glaze is okay. Oh no! Yeah, teachers in school unfortunately don't have enough time to let pieces dry a lot of the time, so there can definitely be some issues there. With explosions, look how dry this is. Yeah, so I am going to have this one available. I don't think I can upload the ones that I did before that. There's one from yesterday or 2 days ago, I think the VOD is up from. But unfortunately, I think the VODs from before that, like once I delete them, they're just gone. I wasn't sure that people would want VODs to these, so I was just deleting them afterwards. And then I was informed that no, people definitely want the VODs, so we are leaving them up officially. But that is something that just started happening. So hopefully there'll be like a nice, fun, chill background sound or work along with me type of thing for y'all. That way if you miss a stream, you can still get that, I don't know, relaxing background work noise. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's hard about like ceramics in school. One, the teachers don't have enough time, but a lot of times teachers have very limited knowledge when it comes to certain things. Like they'll go to school for oil painting, but then they become a high school art teacher, and then they're not as familiar with like all of the ins and outs of ceramics, which can be a problem. Jumping spiders are cute from afar. Jumping spiders are even cuter close up. Okay, we're gonna do the pit organs on these snakes. I'm gonna show y'all some of the new emotes I made for my Discord, and then I gotta go load the kiln because it's just gonna keep getting colder the later I leave this. I just punched my piece of pizza. Yeah, that's what they needed. Look how cute. That's so cute. It's so stinking cute. Look how cute. Good night, Bindi. No, you're totally fine. Thank you so much for hanging out. Okay, yeah, I'm so glad I did those little heat sensing organs. They're so cute. I mean, wow. I speak English. Y'all are all so sweet to each other. Thank you so much for everybody who's like saying hi and bye to everybody in chat. It's very, very welcoming and cute, and I love it. It does kind of look like a little mustache. His little pit organs. Hey Lumberjack, thank you so much. 108 likes. How did that happen? Oh my goodness. I guess it's because it's Friday. Hi Mochi. No worries. That's totally okay. I've said it a few times, but I've actually started uploading VODs officially. So if you miss one of my lives because you're at school or at work or whatever, they will be up now. Unless something crazy happens, like I play copyrighted music or something insane. I will be here. And my VODs will also. Ah, they're so cute. Sorry that sorry if I sound lame for being so excited. I think sometimes when I say, goodbye, Opal, thank you so much for hanging out. I think sometimes on like Discord or in Instagram posts, I'll say that I really, really like a piece or that I loved it so much. And I think some people probably think that I'm exaggerating, but I genuinely really love these tiny pieces. I get so excited about them. Right? Chat is so wholesome. I'm so happy. It makes me really, really happy to see this in my chat. Especially with how crazy YouTube chats can be specifically. Whoop, I got close, sorry. Oh, perfect. I know I say it a bunch, but really my dream is that these lives provide some like either background noise or someone for you to like study with or get artwork done with or whatever. I'd love to be that. I need to put this closer to my face for a second. His face was a little uneven, so that one was difficult. So we have the last couple of nose holes on these guys, and then we will be done. And then I have to go load the kiln in the freezing cold. Okay, so you can barely see it now, but they do have their nose holes. Here are all of the snakes we got done today. And the little tiny baby mandarin oranges are finally complete as well. This is so cute. I'm so excited. My phone also used to make y'all caps locked. It's so funny. I don't know why it stopped. I think it finally realized that I was like texting. It was like, oh, she doesn't want to scream. Okay, let me see if I can find, whoop, I just hit my light. That was scary. If I can see one of the new emotes that I made today. Look at this. It's little guy clapping. So I made a bunch of, I like making Discord emotes a lot. And so I made that one, and then see if y'all can figure out which emoji this is. So all of these emotes are available to use in my Discord. Yes, exactly. Let me show y'all one more that I really love that's recent. This one is me most of the time. I think I should probably add the celebrate to the YouTube lineup. I'll probably do that tonight, so that way YouTube members can use that one. I love this one. I did it like 2 days ago, and it's my favorite. It's, can I type? I don't think I can type. No, how do I don't know how to do it. But I absolutely love that one. We also have like the LMAO, like ha 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 ha. And then yeah, the melt one tide pool, that one. We obviously have the crying one. I use this for happy and sad. It's probably wildly confusing for people. And then I made my own like heart sparkle emote because I really love it. Hi Melvin. We're just looking at emotes that I've drawn recently. Oh, we did this little like sus cat. He doesn't have an emoji on the Apple board, but he's pretty funny. Oh, I did this one. I use this emote a lot too. That one looks really funny. This is an important one. I need to add this one to YouTube as well. When we get more YouTube members, I can add more emotes. So this is definitely one that I want to add so we can all remind each other to drink water during streams. But yeah, moral of the story is I love making emotes. So yeah, all of those are in my Discord, but I'm hoping to add more to YouTube so that way we can have more YouTube emotes for members. I think my membership's either like $2 or $1. I'm not really sure. But that is one of the features, is that the more members we get on YouTube, the more emotes I'll be able to add. So chat should be super cute one day. And it'll be really fun. I'm trying to find like one more before we go. Oh, we have the like, oh, this one has a white background, so y'all might get flashbanged. But we have the like, this is fine / chaos type emote. He's really cute. He gets used a lot in the... Okay, this is the absolute last one I'll show you, and then I need to go load the kiln. Because it's just so funny. I love him. It's literally arson emote. Yeah, that's what it's after. Okay, so I officially need to go load the kiln. Thank you so much to everybody for being here tonight. I hope you all had a lovely time. I think this was the highest like overall viewership we've had the entire time, which is awesome. And it's so good to see so many familiar faces in chat and y'all all being so nice and wonderful to each other. I really, really appreciate it. Have a good night. Make sure to drink water. And I will see y'all in the next short and then the next live. Good night, good night, good night, good night.